Hi friends, this is Suzy, your Candy Crush guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 7021 in Candy Crush Saga. It's a nightmare level where we have 26 moves to collect 5 springs. 1, 2, 3, I guess more are going to come from here. Clear out 92 frosting and collect 22 of the licorice twirls, and some of them are wrapped up in these sugar chests. I'm seeing the keys over here. All right, so we've got a lot of junk to get through. Let's start that process and see where we can go. Normally I'd like to go here because that's thicker. No, I need to collect keys. And then we've got the conveyor belts. That's kind of throwing me off. Oh, look, I can get 2 keys here. I almost didn't see this. I can move this over to here and collect 2 keys. Technically, I can't really move this over to here because this is under crystal candy, but effectively I can do it because I can move this over to here, which would affect the same thing, and that would get rid of 2 licorice. Or I could move this over here. It would only get rid of 1 licorice, but it would get the crystal candies out of the way. That's when I go, well, what is my main goal? My main goal is to get rid of the licorice. I could leave the crystal candies on the board and still win. But I can't leave the licorice on the board, or probably not. Or at least there's a lot that I do need to collect. Sometimes you can leave some of it on the board. Not really hitting this area very thoroughly. And when I can't do anything else, I'll take out the crystal candies. And I'm going to do this and take out that licorice. Okay, keys have been collected. Now I need to focus on this. I could keep taking out the crystal candies, but that's not going to help, although I can't get over here. Well, the more crystal candies I remove, the easier it will be to get over here. I think, I hope. I don't know. I can do this. Ta-da! I can make a color bomb. And then what's lined up here the most? Well, I only have blue or purple. I've got 1 purple here, 2 blue. So at this point in time, blue would be the better choice if I want to take that right away. I kind of think I do. Even though there's not a lot of blue on the board, I need to concentrate things down. Color bombs can beget color bombs and other specials if my computer ever decides to respond. There we go. And I got a little cascading there. Nice. I've got this. I would love to set it off when it's over here, and it's on a conveyor belt. So if I can kind of leave things alone, but now I can't hit it. Oh, but I can drop it down. So it's off the conveyor belt. Now this is kind of awesome. Again, do I have as much red as I want? No. But on this kind of board, I'm not going to get a whole lot of red. That's still going to have more impact than having left it alone. And then this might be helpful because it might hit right where I need it. If I could choose, I would say maybe here, off to the edge, where things are super thick, getting rid of some of that licorice. But I don't get to choose where. That wasn't a bad choice. So now I need 3 springs. All springs are on the board, and I have to get rid of this frosting. Well, I can make a color bomb. I don't see how to make a combo with that right now. I'm going to do this. That takes out 3 of that frosting, and then I'm going to take out orange, concentrate the colors down. Ooh, I can do fun things here. I could do this and get a stripe, but I think I need to work directly in here. I'm still looking over here. I'm still hoping it'll create things that I can use. But I think my focus needs to be here. At this point, this does not hit anything directly, but I don't have an opportunity to hit anything directly, and at least it's a stripe that might help. Okay, now I get to do... Should I do the wrapped that isn't tethered to anything, or should I do this? I'm going to do this and hope to drop it down. And I can. Maybe a little further than I wanted. Oh no, that lines up really well. Oh no, it doesn't. Okay, now I'm going to do this. I know I'm pulling that guy over more. That's so thick. Let the fishies help. Okay. Come on, explode big things. You are still so trapped. Well, I can free you, but I still can't get to this edge, can I? No, sadly. There's a lot of work that needs to be done when it is a nightmare level, and that one didn't go quite so well, but it also didn't go horribly. 2 sprinks needed to come down and 10 frosting. I could see that sometimes this will end, miserably. This one ended okay. So what I need to do now is pause, come back with a new board. I'll have the microphone turned off initially, but once I solve this, I will come back through and narrate for you. Okay, here we go. I want to try to beat up that right-hand side of the board while taking out the keys. Maybe even as a priority before taking out the keys. I mean, actually not before, but it's really significant to try to get over to the right as far as I can. That is the most important thing. And so sending a fish away with a wrapped candy is a good choice. Now notice I've gotten into the center here. I don't have any keys to worry about, so those kind of took care of themselves. And I'm still reaching in, looking at maybe some combos I might be able to make, like this striped wrap that is probably going to fall apart. No, it stayed. Let's go ahead and take it. And so now some of those springs are being collected, which is nice. I still have to reach all the way over if I can. That's not bad. I've got this, but I might want to hold on to it until it can do better work all the way over to the right. Although I might end up losing it if I don't take it. I do know that. There we go. A sprink is gone. Should I take it now? I'm going to take it now. Yeah, it still didn't go in the column I wanted, but at least it went in the next best thing. Okay, look at this. I can do a combo. I don't know though. I don't have enough stuff. I'm going to make this. I think it's worth the risk, taking out a color and concentrating things down. Now I have a lot of red and blue. I think red is going to be best, but let me count it out. I've got horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical. That's what I want right there. Horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical. That's what I want. I don't even have to check the blue. I know it's the Color Bomb red that's going to get that one done. If you don't know how to pace out which way the stripes are going to go, it's fairly easy. You start up in the upper right-hand corner. You count everything that can be counted. So I skipped the one that I was going to be combining. That one cannot be counted. And you just count it out starting with horizontal, horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical. And that was one of the keys to the success here. The other was moving to the right. It's very important to move to the right and get that last column all the way over on the right completely removed. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to put those below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.